Okay, so I'm back for another one. We're gonna get back on the Jimmy again. I gotta drag it in the garage here. While it's outside, I thought I'd just kind of give you a peek at what we got going on. We got a little bit of body work needs to be done here. Down here, I don't know. You know what? There's some filler that's let go there. I might just put some filler back there. I don't really know how deep I'm gonna get on this. This side's not very bad. Body panels, a little gappy here. I can live with it. There's fine. Back here, for some reason, this tailgate is sitting further back than it should. I'm not too sure why. Maybe the latch. I don't know. I don't know how these blazers very well. On this side, buddy Jeff gave me a patch panel for there. We're going to utilize that. And where else are we? Okay. I do at some point, probably the next video, I'm gonna address this gap. If you look at that gap, it's almost an inch. Back here's not bad, but it really should come in a bit. In fact, it's touching up here. It's almost touching there. The gap widens up here. There I could put my finger through it. It's a bit of a mess, and I don't really know what's going on, but common sense tells me this door needs to come down and probably forward. So what I'd like to do, because it's here it's not bad, but up there it's bad, and one of the things we got going on is this is an aftermarket door skin that somebody put on here. That's probably part of our issue. Maybe it's an aftermarket door. I'm not really too sure. I'm starting to get outside my element though. I'm wondering if I shouldn't go to the wreckers and just try and find another door altogether and put it on there. Try to utilize this one. Fix what I got, run what you brung kind of deal. At any rate, I think this is going to be today's project. It's a nice little easy hit and run. That way I can do it, upload the video. I got to go to work today, flying away to work. So I'll be back in another week or so and we'll get on another one. And I think that's when we'll tackle this door fiasco, because I don't think it's going to be a quick fix. So we'll get that fixed today. This guy here, I don't know if you can see it in there, but my buddy Jeff gave me this patch panel. I didn't give it to me, I took it off his pickup truck, and we'll see if we can't make it work. All right, I'm gonna see if I can fire this thing up and get it in here. Okay, hang tight. Okay, so I'm gonna start by digging some of this Bondo back and seeing just how big of a patch panel I gotta make, because I've got a piece bigger than I need here. I'd sure hate to cut it down to less than what I need. So I'm gonna get in here with the grinder and start picking away at this, see how far I gotta go to get this sound metal, something I can weld to. I'm hoping to kind of come up along in here and over and something like that. Maybe I should get some new gloves. Alright, let's see what happens here. Okay, let's take a look here. So it looks like there's a panel that ends here. So this is a patch panel. Maybe it goes up and across, I'm not too sure, but I do know it ends here. I know that this is garbage here. I'm hoping I can weld in here. So if I can weld up here and across and maybe down here somewhere. This looks like good metal. This is probably all patch stuff though, right? So I don't know. Any of you guys do this before? Do we just start cutting? I don't know, what do we got to lose? We got a big hole in our jimmy right now. Can't make it any worse. I'm gonna say across there and down. Wonder if we should cut the, maybe we'll cut it out of this and then trace it off of this. What do you think? I don't know, I'll give it a shot. Why not? What do we got to lose? Nothing. Okay, so I decided to split my patch panel in half. That way it gives me 2 attempts if I need it. This is a little rougher up here, so I'm going to try and use this part if I can. Hang it, hold tight, I'll cut her in half. Okay, so here's what I settled on. I cut the top piece off. Settled on this. Kind of fits on there, kind of like that. Thinking I'll trace it out, do a little more, clean it up to some metal, trace it again, and then do some cutting and welding, and we'll see where we end up. Can't be any worse than we are, so let's do that. I don't know how this is gonna play out. Well, I'll probably have to transition it with some filler, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Hang tight. Okay, so I got it marked out. Not so much for where I'm gonna cut it, but I'm just gonna hit it with a flapper disc. So I'll just clean this up, and because we're gonna cut it out. All right, let's try it again. Let's see here. It's gonna go something like that. Should really have this down. Fuck. Clean looks a little melty. I shower you guys with works. Hope not. Anyway, I'm gonna try this again. I'll change out this disc. That felt not great, but hey, no damage. So I'll take that. All right. Okay, so this is what I'm left with. Welded everything up. Got a few spots in here. I think I'm gonna leave those. I'm pretty happy with what I got there. And put a little bit of filler on there, and we'll come back to it in just a bit. So hang tight. Let me throw a little filler on there. If you guys want to see that close up, it's not super pretty, but the grinder makes cleans it up pretty good. We're getting there. Maybe I'll clean this up with the flapper real quick, and I'll throw a little skim on there as well. All right, hang tight. Okay, so I got a little skim coat of filler on there. Just did a rough in with the sanding. I don't know if I'm going to go any further. I go back to work first thing in the morning. I got called back early, so I'm not going to have the time to put into this as I thought I would. So I might just throw a quick shot of primer on there. I guess we can take a look at it then. Just because I got to put this outside and I don't want to do it just with the filler and the raw metal showing. So maybe I'll spritz it real quick and I'll be right back. Okay, so there we have it. It's just kind of roughed in. I don't even think that paint's fully dry yet, but it's time for me to clean up this garage and get ready to go to work. So this one we're gonna call done-ish for now. I'll come back to it when I get back. CJ showed up eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
And then when I come back, we're gonna deal with these gaps. So we got a big gap at the front. We got a heavy gap here. Kind of needs to come in as well at the bottom. We'll get all that stuff sorted out. But that's going to do it for this one. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for sticking around. If you hung around this long, think about subscribing. Say goodbye to the people, CJ.
Bye to the people.